This world I have to give to my kids. Am I part of the solution or am I a part of the problem?
There's not a lot of time in terms of climate change.
See climate change. We can see it. We can't, it's not just ideas in the air anymore. Get inspired by that.
This is an issue that, okay, if I really want to change something, then maybe companies, it's the companies that have to change.
So my name is Per Bach. I'm the chair of a national organization for social entrepreneurs called Social Entrepreneurs in Denmark. And we work basically to promote social entrepreneurship and social enterprises. We do this through dissemination of knowledge. We gather knowledge from all over the world, good stories, good cases, and we share it through our channels, our webpage and our social channels. We are engaged in this project because sustainable development, climate action, the UN Sustainable Development Goals is important factors in our work too. So we believe that social enterprises and social entrepreneurs should engage very much in the agenda of saving the climate and acting on freeing or reaching the Sustainable Development Goals. So I'm very happy to be a part of this project with the Worcester Polytechnic Institute students that are researching or surveying, making a small report on what is actually happening in Denmark, which kind of companies are doing what, and what are small social enterprises in Denmark doing to fulfill the climate action. I think if you look at the world today, it is maybe the most important problem to do something about. So it's really important that social enterprises and socially responsible entrepreneurs involve and engage in this agenda.
Where do you think the profits go from your mobile telephone company? Okay, if I can combine direct democracy, I can change the way that companies are doing business, and I can give a lot of money to charities. That could sort out a lot of stuff in the world. Business can be something that is fun and to be able to also to do a positive impact. And if all business in the world just gave 1% of their income to NGOs, then the NGOs would swim in money.
The most common method to clean water at household level at the moment is by using charcoal or like wood fuel in general to boil water. So you can say we are an alternative to that. So by using a solar sack instead of, for example, buying charcoal to boil water, you save approximately 500 kilos of CO2 and save 2 trees as well.
What we do is to build a lot of forests in a for-profit business model where we sequester a lot of carbon from the atmosphere in the root zone of the trees and the symbiotic relations between them. And then we produce climate-resilient cash crops inside these forests.
60% of the country is agricultural land, and we don't really have that much forest left. But agroforestry is that it's an agricultural system where you can sequester more carbon that your production system emits.
We work specifically with developing new ways of working with urban nature and with urban farming as action fields that are woven into a broader sustainability agenda.
Repamera means repair more in one word, and we repair clothes online, like an e-commerce for repair.
So what we do is we make upcycle shoes from textile waste. So I would say kind of our mission is that there is so much textile waste that is just being either burned or incinerated right now. And so our mission is to kind of give that a second chance and actually use it for something good, like a good product that is actually better for the environment and not just less bad. that people can choose instead of the conventional sneakers that are often made of quite bad materials in terms of the environment.
We are a small textile factory in Malmö that was created between three friends which had a common interest and were tired of mass production and low sustainability factor in the fashion industry. We hope that with this window into the industry of fashion, we can show that it can be done differently.
Every ton of coffee that goes to waste usually ends up in landfills or incinerated. That reaction basically generates methane, 340 cubic meters of methane. So if there are 9 billion kilos of coffee consumed worldwide, and let's assume for the sake of the exercise that all of it is going to waste, that's equivalent to the emissions created by 9 million cars in 1 year. So in this way we are averting methane from being released into the environment. And then our production process actually uses CO2, and after the oil extraction is done, it recycles 98% of the CO2 used.
Grindsminde is a school and a working place for a lot of young people with special needs. We have around 100 young people here at a time, and they stay here between half a year and 3 or 4 years. Our mission is to show that everybody has the right to have a colleague. At the same time, we dream about a world where everybody is working not the same way, but the right way in different ways. It means that we believe very strongly in ecological food, and we have an ecological nursery, and we try to sell products that are sustainable in all ways.
We've started Bike Express Logistics as an alternative to vans and other gasoline, diesel-powered vehicles in the city. In our big, beautiful bike, we can transport a pallet and/or up to 250 kilos around the city. Our goal is to be cheaper, faster, and of course greener than any of the current options, and to try and make a difference in the logistics market here in Copenhagen and later in broader Denmark.
I'm a private company, but Life Insurance, we think like an NGO. I think I design different like fun, sustainable school tours all around Denmark to inspire people to stay on ground, travel on ground, like sustainable tourism, and travel locally. So if you have your what's called a curious mindset, you can find like adventure across the next corner.
In Naboskab, we work with sustainability from a human-centric approach, which means that we go out and look into everyday behavior, motivation, and barriers for how we can drive and change sustainable behavior and consumption.
This is why Humanitech exists. It's to make sure that these smaller startups and people with an idea are aligned with this global roadmap of on the technologies or whatever they're exploring, the challenge that they're facing, and then align with everyone else who's doing these things. So competition is good, but collaboration is also very good.
We are a community biology lab, so we focus on just bringing anyone in from the community and giving them a chance to do science in a safe space. We meet bi-weekly with a sustainability group, which challenges people to look at their own lives and become more sustainable.
Changing habits, I would say, is one of the biggest challenges that we're facing right now.
There are two types of people in the world. They're dreamers and they're doers. That's great. We need both of those people in the world. You got an idea? Act upon it. You got something to act for? Great. Have an idea. You're good at at doing things? Great. Jump on somebody else's idea.